Many of the world's greatest discoveries began as simple mistakes. Unexpected experiments, strange observations, and curious scientists turned accidents into breakthroughs that changed history. From a melted chocolate bar that led to the microwave to mysterious cosmic noise that revealed the origins of the universe, these discoveries prove innovation often begins by accident. Here are 10 accidental discoveries that changed the world. Number 10. The microwave oven. In 1945, engineer Percy Spencer was testing radar equipment at Raytheon when he noticed something unusual. The chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. Curious, he placed popcorn near the radar magnetron, and it quickly began popping. After further experiments, Spencer realized that microwaves could rapidly heat food. He built a metal box to contain the waves, creating the first microwave oven. Early models were large and expensive, mostly used in restaurants and ships. Over time, the technology became smaller and more affordable. By the 1970s, microwaves entered household kitchens worldwide, eventually becoming one of the most common appliances in modern homes. Number 9. Penicillin. In 1928, Scottish scientist Alexander Fleming returned to his lab at St. Mary's Hospital in London and noticed something unusual in one of his petri dishes. A mold had contaminated the dish, but the bacteria surrounding it had disappeared. The mold, Penicillium notatum, was producing a substance that killed bacteria. Fleming named this substance penicillin. Years later, scientists Howard Florey and Ernst Boris Chain developed a way to produce it on a large scale. During World War II, penicillin was used to treat wounded soldiers and save countless lives. It became the first widely used antibiotic, transforming modern medicine and turning once deadly infections into treatable illnesses. Number 8. Vulcanized rubber. In the early 1800s, natural rubber was a frustrating material. It became sticky and soft in hot weather, but brittle and cracked in cold temperatures. Inventors across the world searched for a way to stabilize it. One of those inventors was Charles Goodyear, an American chemist obsessed with solving the problem. In 1839, Goodyear accidentally dropped a mixture of rubber and sulfur onto a hot stove. Instead of melting into a sticky mess, the material hardened while remaining flexible. This process became known as vulcanization, named after Vulcan, the Roman god of fire. Vulcanized rubber proved incredibly durable and resistant to weather. It soon became essential for manufacturing products such as tires, shoe soles, waterproof clothing, industrial belts, and countless other goods. Although Goodyear spent many years struggling financially and never fully profited from his discovery, his accidental breakthrough helped power the industrial age and the future of transportation. Number 7. X-rays. In 1895, German physicist Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen was experimenting with cathode ray tubes when he noticed a mysterious glow coming from a nearby fluorescent screen, even when the tube was covered. Curious, he placed objects between the tube and the screen and discovered he could see their internal structures. When he put his hand in front of the beam, the outline of his bones appeared. Röntgen had discovered X-rays, allowing doctors to see inside the human body without surgery. The technology was adopted by hospitals within months and quickly became essential for diagnosing injuries. Röntgen later received the first Nobel Prize in Physics in 1901, and X-rays remain a crucial tool in modern medicine today. Number 6. Safety glass. In 1903, French chemist Duard Benedictus accidentally knocked a glass flask from a laboratory shelf. Instead of shattering into dangerous fragments, the flask cracked, but remained mostly intact. When Benedictus examined it more closely, he realized the flask had once contained cellulose nitrate, a type of plastic. A thin film of the substance had coated the inside of the glass and prevented it from breaking apart. Inspired by the observation, Benedictus developed laminated safety glass, which sandwiches a plastic layer between sheets of glass. Initially, the invention attracted little attention. But as automobiles became more common, manufacturers recognized its value. Safety glass significantly reduced injuries caused by shattered windshields during car accidents. Today, laminated glass is widely used in vehicles, buildings, protective equipment, and security applications. A simple lab accident ultimately helped save countless lives. Number 5. Teflon. In 1938, chemist Roy Plunkett was researching new refrigerant gases at DuPont when he opened a gas cylinder that appeared empty, but it still had weight. After cutting it open, he found a strange white substance inside. This material turned out to be polytetrafluoroethylene, later known as Teflon. Extremely slippery, heat-resistant, and chemically stable, Teflon was first used in military technology, including the Manhattan Project. By the 1950s, it became famous as the coating used in non-stick cookware. Today, it is widely used in aerospace, electronics, medical devices, and industrial equipment. A failed experiment had created one of the most versatile materials ever discovered. Number 4. Radioactivity. In 1896, French physicist Henri Becquerel was studying materials that glowed after exposure to sunlight. He placed uranium salts on top of photographic plates wrapped in black paper, expecting sunlight to trigger a reaction. However, the weather turned cloudy, and Becquerel stored the materials away without conducting the experiment. When he later developed the photographic plates, they were unexpectedly fogged, even though they had not been exposed to sunlight. The uranium itself had emitted invisible energy. Becquerel had accidentally discovered radioactivity. This discovery opened the door to an entirely new field of science. Soon after, Marie and Pierre Curie expanded the research, identifying elements such as radium and polonium. Radioactivity eventually led to breakthroughs in nuclear energy, medical treatments like radiation therapy, and scientific tools such as carbon dating. It also introduced powerful technologies with destructive potential, including nuclear weapons. Number 3. Plastic. In 1907, Belgian-American chemist Leo Baekeland was searching for a synthetic replacement for shellac, a natural resin used in electrical insulation. During his experiments, he combined phenol and formaldehyde under heat and pressure. The result was a hard, moldable substance known as bakelite, the first fully synthetic plastic. Unlike earlier materials, bakelite did not melt easily and did not conduct electricity, making it perfect for electrical components. Soon it appeared in telephones, radios, jewelry, clocks, and household items. It was often called the material of 1,000 uses. Although plastic later created environmental challenges, Baekeland's invention marked the beginning of the modern plastics industry, which continues to shape manufacturing worldwide. Number 2. Superglue. In 1942, American chemist Harry Coover was working on materials for gun sights during World War II. During his research, he discovered a chemical compound that bonded almost instantly to nearly any surface. Unfortunately, the substance was so sticky that it interfered with the optical equipment he was trying to develop. As a result, he abandoned the compound. Years later, while researching materials for aircraft canopies, Coover rediscovered the substance and recognized its potential. In 1958, the adhesive was introduced commercially as superglue. Today, it is used in countless industries, from household repairs to dentistry and even emergency medicine, where it can temporarily seal wounds. Number 1. Evidence for the Big Bang. In 1964, radio astronomers Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson were working with a large antenna in New Jersey. They were trying to eliminate a persistent background noise interfering with their observations. They suspected everything from urban radio interference to pigeon droppings inside the antenna. No matter what they tried, the static remained. Unbeknownst to them, physicists at Princeton University were searching for a faint signal predicted by the Big Bang theory, the cosmic microwave background radiation left over from the birth of the universe. When the two research teams connected their findings, they realized that the mysterious noise was actually the afterglow of the Big Bang itself. The discovery provided some of the strongest evidence that the universe began in a massive cosmic explosion billions of years ago. Penzias and Wilson later received the Nobel Prize in Physics for their accidental discovery. And those were some of the most incredible discoveries made completely by accident. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs begin with a simple mistake. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos.